Hello. So I'm back again with a vintage project this time. But first I'm going to look myself up. I hope I can see myself. Let's see. Not yet. Not yet. Where am I? Ah, here I am. I think I found myself. Yeah. But now I have to wait until the black is gone. It's completely black. Yeah. Let's see. Why can't I see myself? It completely drives me crazy that I can't see myself. Where am I? Where am I? No. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there I am. Ha! Hello! Hello from snowy Colorado. Well, we don't have snow yet here in the Netherlands, but it's kind of looking forward to coming. Ha! Yeah, okay. Happy day. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the live. Yes, if you comment, share and like the video, you might win a gift card. You know how it works, and I am not going to allow this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yes, Belinda, I found myself. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to look back. Snow. There's no snow here. That's what I was telling. It's getting colder, so next time we have some rain or something, that might be snow. Who knows? Yeah, I'm going live with a vintage project this time with the hand-drawn stamps. I think you have seen them by now. I made quite a few projects with it because I have the stamps here. Well, I have had them for 4 months, I think. But a lot of projects, I know Els told you as well, got lost with the mail on its way to Colorado and it's gone. So I don't have a lot of projects here anymore, but I have these. I made several things. I made a card with it, with the phone. I love the phone. 3 cards actually this time, with the paper flowers, which I love as well, and the tea set. It's all very beautiful. And I made traveler notebook pages. I made a few pages, mixed media pages, and this is going to be in my traveler's notebook. And I think the stamps are so much fun to play with. So yeah, my projects here in my house are these. I also made a little booklet, you know, the booklet die, with all kinds of index cards in it. I made it last October already, and that's the one that's lost. And there are a lot of cards in there with all kinds of vintage projects on there. But okay, I don't have it anymore. I'm going to make a new one, and it's a first for me with these stamps. I'm going to work in my planner. I worked on cards, in the book books, well, kind of everywhere, but not in my planner yet. So what did I do? I prepared a few things. I have 2 pages here. I am going to make one mixed media page and one, well, paper page. I know there are several kinds of crafters in the group, and I am kind of both. I like it both. So yeah, I'm going to do the mixed media first, and if I have time, I will do the other one as well. So this is going to be my front, and oh no, this is going to be the other side. And this, of course, is the paper from Esther. The Bella Rose, I think it's called. Let me see, I have it here. Underneath a pile of stamps. It's the pink paper from Esther. Really lovely, and I used a lot of it already, so it's not complete anymore. Lovely paper, so that's this one. Yeah, like, comment and share. Yeah, Cindy. Good. Then I have this. this is my stash. This is a few new things, but also a lot of things left over from other projects. And this is what I save. And I thought, why not use it? So that's what I'm going to do today. I did color some stamps already, a few, which I think I'm going to use. I colored them with pencils, colored pencils, not very complicated. I have one more to go, so I might do that tonight or today, if it's morning where you live or afternoon where you live. Here it's night, it's dark already. And I have all kinds of fun stuff to play with. And most of it is left over, you know, like these and these. I have a few of the alphabet dies. It makes the word fun. I have pictures I want to use. Yeah, well, I have a lot. And it's all like left over, and why not use it? I do have a few of those. Sort of, yeah, how do you call them? Dia frames, I think we call them. I have the frames here, I need those. I have a black one, I need that one. A white one, I have some extra and more extra. I have a lot here. I should have one more of those. Yeah, loads of goodies and loads of things to play with. And I need a lot of things to play with. My idea in my head is not so complicated to make, but it does require a lot of stamping and die cutting. So I thought, I have a lot, so why not use it? Let's keep it here. Okay, first, the mixed media page. I'm going to use, let's see, I have the, oh here, the stamp sets here. They are all pretty. And I have used all of them already. But now I'm going to use the butterfly. I'm going to use the smaller butterfly. The big one is too big for what I want to do now. I really like the big one. I cut it in two. I'm going to use one on the pink page and one on the vintage page. So, what do I need? I have done this before. I will show you. Where is it? Where is my project? I just showed you. Oh, here. I'm going to do this. I will show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a background like this one, but with different colors. But the technique is the same as this one. I got a lot of questions about it, so I thought I will show you. I'm going to do this. What do I need? I need the stamp. I need a white embossing powder, not a clear color, but opaque, bright white, something like that. And of course a slow ink. I'm using Versamark, but there are several kinds of slow inks in the market, so use what you've got. I also need, I forgot to save this. Where is it? Oh, here. A piece of paper. Simple piece of paper. What I'm going to do is just stamp the butterfly on my page and use the embossing powder on it. And it's all white, so you won't see it a lot. It's not very bright in the first instance, but it works in the end, so let's do it. Yeah, Femke, I made extra because, yeah, maybe the other ones will still arrive, who knows. So, Versamark on the stamp, and then I will just stamp randomly on my page. Sunny California. Oh, I'm in the wrong place in the world. Okay. And I'm going to repeat this a couple of times. And I'm kind of pressing hard because I want to have the whole flinder on the whole butterfly on there. Flinder, that's the Dutch word. I want to see the whole butterfly. You sent your Christmas cards half of December and they just arrived. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It will still arrive, you know? If not, they're not. It's just paper. And here, one here. Yeah, Femke, it was sunny here, but very cold. True. And let's do a half one. And the harder I press, the more old ink is coming. So I think it will be enough. Where, oh yeah, my embossing powder, the white embossing powder. Just use it to cover the areas you stamped. There we go. Tap off the excess. Yeah. And the rest can go back. You can use it for another project. There we go. Oh, that's my son sneezing. Now what I'm going to do is use my heat gun on the embossing powder and it will melt. And once it has melted, then you can use all kinds of techniques on it because it will become kind of a plastic substance. There we go. I can see it turning white. I don't know if you can see it. You're probably thinking white on white on white. Yeah, it will change. Oh, Kathy, you have done, oh, you're still working on your day by day. Yeah, why not? It's fun to have it finished. It was a fun project to do, right? December day by day. I enjoyed it. I couldn't do all of the prompts. I did what I could, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Okay, it's almost done. It's done. There's a bit of powder still on there. Look, you can't see anything, right? This is very intriguing, this. I will do this before I'm going to do something wrong. There we go. I'm using my mat. I should have done that beforehand, but okay. Now I can do a few things. I can use like ink sprays on it. you will see the butterflies. I can also use watercolors on it. I can use pigment powders on it. I can use acrylic paints on it. I can use anything I want on it because it's plastic. So yeah, it will resist, which is fun. What will I use today? I think I'm going to use the watercolor. There are dies to match the stamps. And it's a very easy and fast way to work with the stamps. I really love the dies that go with it. This is a mixed media mat, Cindy. It's just very flexible, so I can take it with me anywhere I go. And it's not too shiny, so I can use it for the lives. It's ideal. Because I'm also always making a mess during my lives. Okay, well, watercolor. I have a bit of water here. And yeah, here it is. My brush. I need a big brush for this. If you'd like, you can also use a stencil and a bit of modeling paste on it as well around the butterflies, but I'm not going to do that this time. I want to have a bit of a vintage vibe on it, so I'm going to use the browns, the top row colors for this project. I used embossing powder for the butterfly. So I stamped the butterflies with a very slow ink, in my case Versamark, but there are several kinds of slow inks for this on the market. And I just stamped the butterfly on my page randomly, used opaque, the bright white, but really white embossing powder for this, and used the heat gun. That's what I did up to now. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but you will see it in a minute. So I have my big brush, and I'm going to use the browns. This is the watercolor set from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And you will see the resist. Now you can see the butterflies. So. This really is a fun effect. And the paper will straighten later, but it's quite a thin paper because today I found out that my heavy watercolor cardstock, I'm out of it. It's just, I don't have any more. It's just, oh, that never happened to me before, but I just don't have it. So I used a different kind of a thinner kind of cardstock. Yeah, Belinda, this is just such an easy and fun technique. It's really easy to do. Yeah, those papers from Esther are always fun. I don't have book 5 yet, still needs to be bought. But I love the Bella Rose paper so much that I am using it a lot. I'm just going to dry this. Normally watercolor, just don't dry it too much with the heat gun, but otherwise this live will take too long. Oh, Belinda, your pages are always very nice. Don't doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Especially with this, and especially with mixed media, because mixed media just isn't perfect, and it will never be. So it's kind of a lesson to let go. That's how I learned about mixed media with the coaching projects. And it was actually about letting go of perfectionism. Do you say that like that in English? I always wanted to do everything too good, and I struggled with that. And I went to a coach, and then I learned about mixed media and letting go of being too perfect or want to be too perfect. I'm doing everything in layers because that's mixed media as well, working in a layers on layer on layer on layer. So this is just the base. You can always come back later and add a bit of more paint or another color or whatever, but for now this is okay. And as you can see, the plastic, the embossing powder, will become visible as soon as you put a medium on it. Whether it's ink, whether it's paint, watercolor, whatever you like. You can make it more visible by using a bit of a darker color. Maybe I should do that later on this one. I have the watercolor here, so I can do that whenever I want. First, I'm going to do something else. I have these, the frames. Yeah, mixed media helps with a crunch look, and that's actually what this is. These frames from the Planner Essentials, they have a crunchy look already because I used an embossing folder on them. I'll show you which one before you ask. I used this one. This is a bit of a crunchy embossing folder. I used it for the frames. And as you can see, it's a really fun embossing folder. But of course it needs color. So now I'm going to add color to these as well. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this because otherwise it won't work out very well. Yeah, it's very fun to do. Watercoloring can be difficult, but in a mixed media way, the way I use it, which is people who can really do great things with watercolor, like make paintings of it or something like that, don't like what I'm doing. But this is just a fun, easy mixed media technique with watercolor, and use it in a different way, more a mixed media way. So I always say I would do things in a mixed media way. Why not? I'm using a Distress Oxide spray. This is the Rusty Hinge. I'm going to spray on the frames. And let's see if this works, or if maybe we should use another color or not. This is the Ground Espresso. Oh, that was a bit too much. Where are my, baby wipes? What should we do without baby wipes? Okay, that's better. Now we have some white parts. Let's just go back and pick up the ink. And use a bit more of the Rusty Hinge. Well, crunchy it is. This is going to be cute. I'm not following the conversation. But this is a very fun and easy way to use the frames, and Esther has a lot of different kinds of those frames in her collection, with the side kit and the Planner Essentials. I have a few of them here. We have, I don't know exactly, I should have looked it up which numbers, but if you really want to know, I can look up the numbers and place them in the post. And I can't do without baby wipes because of all of this. Yeah, I will clean this up better in a minute. Oh, that's a lot of ink. The oxide ink. Quinn? Quinn? Kan je een stukje keukenpapier voor me pakken?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking my son to get some kitchen towel to help me with this because I want it to dry. Okay. Oh,
Here we go.
a lot of ink, too much ink. Dankjewel. I should have used a box or something to spray in, but oh well, it will clean. Good. Now it's clean already. Yeah. Okay, the frames. But because there are really fun, how do you call this, nails or something on there, I want to see them. Let's see, how can I make them show up? I think with wax, you see? I have that somewhere. Here it is. There we go. A map. What map? This one. Or I don't know exactly what you mean by map. These are my waxes. I have the white gold, that would be perfect. I'm going to try this. Screw heads, yeah, thank you. The crayons, yeah, the crayons can help as well. But I wanna... I want to make sure you can see them a bit better. There we go. And then the last one. Yeah, I think the waxes will do its job. I'm going to make a planner page. And I'm going to use the new stamps and all kinds of fun stuff I have in my stash from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and that's a lot. Okay, I think that should do it just fine. Back to the page. What am I going to do with the frames? Well, this. I'm going to use one for a picture. Part of a picture, that is. I'm going to use this picture. And let's see, that works just fine. Yeah, this is a really great crunchy look, right? I love those frames. There we go. So I'm going to use one for a picture, which is also fun, always fun in my planner. I use a lot of pictures in my planner. Then I'm going to use the other two as a sort of specimen. Yeah, sort of a specimen thing. I'm going to place them above one another like that. And in one I'm going to use the bee, I think it's a bee. And in the other I'm going to use the butterfly, like That's really fun. I have to color the butterfly. I'm also going to use a piece of rope. One that fits the whole page. This is just cheap. This is from the dollar store. In de tubetjes. Mariette, that's wax from Finnabair. Just simple. This is metallic wax, otherwise you won't see the screw heads so good. But this is it. Okay, my idea is to place the rope like this. And then add the, well, this, let's call it specimen thingies. Specimen frames. Like that. And I will add all kinds of other frames. So this is another frame from the handmade stamps. Maybe you can use this one. I have this one left over. I have this one left over. I have this one left over. We have a lot of frames and things we can use for this. So that's the idea. Let's color this one as well. Can I do that? Do I have time? Let's try it. I have my colored pencils here. I colored the bumblebee as well with... Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun page. What colors can I use? A bit, the bit of the more brown colors, I think. What's this? Chocolates. Taupe. No purple. I always use a natural brown. I always use more than one color. A bit of green, maybe gold. And white. No, this is wheat, not white. The blender, and which one is the white? No. Where is my white? This is my white. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to color the butterfly to match with a page. What color is this? No, not pink. A Lenny, dit is een mixed media mat. Ja, Femke is... I think it's perfect for me. I have the class mat as well, but it's underneath and when I go live. And this was the one I can take with me when I go crafting somewhere else. Which is kind of ideal. I can't take my class mat with me, but I can take this mat with me. I'm just going to do this quite fast. But I think some color on the butterfly will be nice. So then I'm going to use odorless white spirits for a bit of blending. Where is my blender? Here it is. Perfect. There we go. Ready. Perfect. Done. That one is ready. I don't know if that's the same as the product you're calling, Judy. Really don't know. I use it for blending when I use my colored pencils. So any product that will do that will just work just fine, I think. So there we are. That's one. Yeah, it's a fun background, isn't it? I like it too. I think I will add a bit more color to the background though. The frames are ready. The picture is in it. The butterfly and the bee are on it. It's colored. Yeah, I just want to have a bit more color on here, and I'm going to splatter with my splatter brush. This is my splatter brush. Oh, I don't have a lot of space here. Let's see, use brown. I'm going to use the brown to splatter. There we go. Let's try the brush. Yeah, oh no, it went fine. I'm going to use the brush a bit to add a bit more brown to my butterfly. Normally I will just let it dry, but I can't do that right now. So I'm using my heat gun again. My biggest friend, my heat gun. I'm just going to dab what's still wet. There we are. And I see something else. I want some color on this frame as well. Yeah, Doris, this set is just amazing. I kind of use it, well, practically every day. I'm going to use brown for the frame as well. And make it a bit dark. There we go. Good. Does anything else need color? Nope. Fine. Let's glue. Let's glue everything down. No, not yet. Let's see what I've got here. I need a few more items on there. And I have a lot, I know I have. I have a mini paper clip. Oh, a bird. This is great for the pink page. I'll just throw it there. I am kind of sure I have those paper clip thingies. Yeah, I see. I have those paper clips. I have so much leftovers here. I have those. Those will make great details when you go when you start gluing. And of course, there will be something around here. Reinforcers. I always say enhancers, but they are called reinforcers. Let's see what else. You see how much I've got? A lot. Let's see how far we can get with this. I don't know if else. I don't think so, Nancy, if there is a replacement watercolor cubes for it. I don't think so. I haven't seen them. So I haven't seen them, and I don't think so. Good. So the background is sort of ready, I think. Where is my rope? The rope will be here. Let's glue that down first. Where's my glue? Oh, here. Hi, David. I'm just splashing around here. Let's do that here. Yeah. Okay. A line of glue to glue down the rope. There we go. Yeah. I'm just going to press this down for a bit. I want the glue to dry. And I'm going to cut off the excess, of course, but I'm first going to glue what I've got here. So again, the picture one will be in the middle. The specimen ones will be on top and the bottom, like that. And now it's all down to adding details. So like, I can show you what I mean. You can see what I mean now, right? I also have these letters, but I doubt they will be great here. And what I can also do, I'm just thinking of this, I can do some stamping. Let's do that first. It will be fun to add a bit of extra to the page. And I have these two stamps here. Let's see, I can use this one. This will be fun to use. And I can use this one. I have used this one a lot already. It shows. Yeah, these are great stamp sets. Why not use those? Just to add a bit of more interest to the page. I don't need something to stamp with because I'm going to bed my stamp and I'm going to randomly use it on my page. So I don't want the whole image to be on there perfect. I just want parts of the image on the page. What way should I turn this? I think like this. I think you know what I mean if I do this. And it might not show, and not a lot of it might show on the end page, but it will add a bit of more interest to the page in the end. So this one is done. And I just want to use parts of the stamps. This is really fun to do. Oh yeah, I'm already liking it a lot more. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yep, okay, I'm happy. Let's clean those stamps and my hands. I'm always a mess. Everything is just dirty, but it's fun to do. Yeah, much better. I like it a lot like this. Again, we are going to use frames. Sorry about that. It's sometimes sort of the way I work. I will think of something new to add or to do, and I will just do it. Don't hate covering it, because you know what? As beautiful as the background is, and you add all kinds of embellishments or pictures or whatever, if it's, and you cover most of it, if it's not there, you will miss it. It's really something to be added to your page. Don't think it will be, it's shame to do it, because it will always peek through on some part of your page. And what I do is layering, and well, part of layering is that you will kind of lose some, you might lose some of the work you have done, but something else will be added. So that's kind of how it works. There we go. That's one. We need another frame. And again, it's not so difficult to make a page like this. It just costs, well, maybe a bit more time than just using paper, but that's not quite true either, because you have to die cut a stamp as well. So nope, not happy. Yeah. Yeah, Reanna, I'm always changing things, and I see that I thought I would do this page in about half an hour, but again, a cake takes a whole hour, but I will show you what I was planning on doing with the other page. But this is really fun. I like it. I think you might have the same as me. I can get very happy when something just works out the way I hoped. And I really get happy when it looks pretty. There we go. Oh, I really, really like this page. Yeah, a vintage page with a picture. which I like, with the fun butterfly background. I will add a bit more. I won't use this one. Maybe I can use these. And now is the part where you can just get lost in adding details and just get lost in the process. At least I really know how to do that, get lost in the process. But it's just so much fun to do. What I used on the bluish card, I will show you. About the same as this one, because I kind of did the same techniques, but I will show you in a minute. Don't do two things at the same time, no. So oh yeah, it kind of brings everything together. Yeah, and of course I need the reinforcers, right? I told you before I will use the reinforcers. I might even add something to the rope. I don't know what yet. Is this going to be too much? No. I might even add... Oh, wrong way around. I might even add this. Now you can see where I want to go, right? I will show you I will add some more details, I'm sure, but I will show you in the group. But I think you get a message how to make a page like this. And I will show you what I did with the blue one. It's about the same. Yeah, Jeannie, I love the letters as well. Really do. I used exactly the same technique as I did here. So I also used embossing powder for the butterflies, but I used the bigger one on this page as well. On this page, I used the brown and a bit of brown red watercolors. On this page, I used the blue. It's a beautiful kind of blue. And I used it on this page. And I used a darker blue to splatter. So I did exactly the same as on this page. Yeah, I think that's, I did exactly the same. And because I got a lot of questions about it, I thought I would do this in the live. Then I have a bit of time left. So again, I will add the reinforcers. I will add more details, but basically, this is my base page. The other side, I am going to show you. I will glue this down like that. This will be the other side of this page. Then, my idea with my thingies in my stash. This is actually one of the beautiful blooms birds, which I used on shrinking foil. So now I have a very small one, but I think it will be quite fun to use on this page. I did this one. This is also paper from the Belarus paper pads. And this is also a Planner Essentials die. And the idea is to glue it on here. Then I have the index cards. I can use both sides. I think this is too pink on pink, so I will use this side. Yeah, I might as well. Don't exactly know how, but something like that. Then I have all kinds of fun dies. Do you know from which sets they are? Because I don't. I just have it in my stash. This is also fun to use on this page. I have the big N, which is also fun to use on this page. I have one more frame. Yeah, I also have, and I'm looking for it. Oh, here. Yeah, that's your birds. Definitely your birds. And it's very, very tiny. It works out perfect. I thought it was so cute, and I think it would be perfect for this page. Love the stamps as well, though. I use them a lot. Okay, now my idea. Let's see what I'm going to do, because I think it's not, you can't see them clear enough. So what I do then, is this black? Yeah. Where is my black dabber? Here. I'm going to use a bit of black ink. Yeah, that shrinking foil is so much fun to work with. And then you have something you can add in your, you can make dangles of it, of course, but you can use it in your planner or your traveler's notebook. Yeah, that's better. This defines the index cards a lot better. There we are. So the idea of this page is to use paper, just paper and ink, dies like that. No. And then use, where is it? Oh, here. The butterfly on here. Somewhere. And again, add a picture to one of the frames. Like that. And add it to the page as well. And maybe I will use the butterfly up here. And then I have the other butterfly. The half the butterfly of the one, of the total one. Yeah. And I might use it here. Like that. And you can see with all the fun goodies how fast you can have a new page. I have some of the paper clips left. You can use that as well, of course. Where is it? And then I will add my picture. Now, let's see, something like that. So this is going to be my second page, the other side, so to speak. And this was my idea with the stamps and all kinds of goodies. And I'm sure I will add the birds somewhere on a fun place. Somewhere like that. Yeah, I think I can do that like this. Okay, where is my first page? Oh, here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so, well, I showed you 2 pages. One I almost finished, but I will add a lot of details. I might even add the butterfly here. Don't know yet. You will see. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And well, at least now you know the technique I use for the blue page. So if there are any questions, I will just refer them to the live. And then you will see how it works. Thank you so much for watching. And see you next time. Bye bye.